Revelio. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole. Revelio. Revelio.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Revelio.
Rumor is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry.
One up, one to go.
So dreary.
Revelio.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
One up, one to go.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as
Did you say Bragball? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yeah. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case. Without his quick
Revelio.
needlework, countless witches and wizards have caught cold in the spring of that year.
This Grimbold Weft sounds like a helpful foe, not a hero of the rebellion.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general... He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch of the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights.
Sir Skaggletop the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll.
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour has it, she was
His
demonstrating
fame was
her
not
experimental
won by
lunar
vanquishing
apparition charm.
foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons.
I suppose we'll never
Rather in
know.
training yards and sculleries. where his warm and approachable demeanor...
Revelio.
Centuries old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved him. I find that comforting.
In all the centuries that Hogwarts...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. So beloved was he that even some... Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins. Most of...
Pity goblins and wizards.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin... History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought the wise student, such as yourself, will...
Revelio.
History...
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
At least, I like to say that.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Revelio. Finite. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo. Lumos. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Lumos. Descendo. Levioso. Glacier. Revelio. Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. You'll have to do better than that. What was I thinking? You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes!
Accio!
That was sensational! A draw? That simply won't do. A rematch then. Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. How about that? I won! Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
Accio!
That was sensational! Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! Accio! Yes!
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio!
Accio.
How am I to top that? A draw? That simply won't do. A rematch then.
Revelio.
Good match. Care to have another go?
Perhaps another time.
Suit yourself. I shall be here when you're ready.
Samantha, about Summoner's Court.
I'll try not to beat you too badly this time.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out, Accio! Yes!
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! You'll have to do better than that. Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. Good match.
But of course.
Accio! Yes!
Accio.
How am I to top that? Accio! to do better than that. Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Good.
But of course.
Splendid! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine...
Well, that's very kind of you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beat...
Revelio!
Oh, it's you! Just the person...
Samantha.
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our...
I'm so sorry.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just...
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. And no one deserves such a fate to... Now I worry that if the curse...
Can't the curse be broke?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest... You battled trolls when they attacked returning a crest to...
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother. Marmaduke was a famed...
Sibling rivalry?
But I would never intentionally... When their mother died, years later when Marmaduke died, Granham...
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
The wizarding world owes him a...
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's socket.
Oh, thank you! You'll simply go into the... According to my research, you'll find it just east of that... Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find... Revelio! 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 Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Revelio.
Is someone tampering the statue?
Of course, it's family that make it worse. Rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Revelio. Revelio.
The young today are words about magic.
Revelio.
It's our Troll Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favourite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help? Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.